Say one of my friends, Stephen A.
Well, listen, I appreciate it. I know. To tell the truth, you wanted me on this show because you want to give people the impression you actually know sports. When we both know better. When we both know better.
I like Tim Tebow better than you. You spent 2 years beating up on my buddy Tebow.
Do you mean my friend? My friend Tim Tebow?
My friend
He's
Tebow.
my friend.
He can't be your friend. That means he's a Christian and he forgives you for all the crap you say about him.
Man, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a great athlete. He just couldn't throw.
Okay, let's see how he does in baseball. All right, let's go to football.
Sure.
Tom Brady. I said before the game, I have my prediction if you want to see it. I picked him by 3. Okay. And I said the difference between those two teams, and the Falcons have a great team. I'm very impressed with Matt Ryan. What a season he's had.
Yep.
They did well. But the difference is Brady, Belichick, and Kraft.
Well, first of all, I'm proud of you for stepping out on a limb like that. I mean, you picked Brady, a 4-time champion, entering the game.
Well,
you really
twice.
stepped out on a limb
Who
there.
did you pick?
I picked the Patriots. I picked them to win because of Tom Brady, and he put on the show last night. I mean, I got to tell you, I've always been a Joe Montana guy. That was the guy that was number one on my list. It changed last night.
It's Brady.
Because Brady gave me the one thing I thought he was lacking in his career was that Montana moment from '88 when he drove San Francisco down the field, connected with John Taylor. What I saw last night from Brady eclipsed all of that. I mean, it was sensational. No question.
There's no words to really describe it.
It isn't.
And it was not surprising. That's the other part because he's done it so often in his career.
I've been covering sports for 24 years, and I'm telling you right now, I've never seen a performance on an NFL field.
It kind of reminded you of the election this year when Donald Trump won, and you called me on my radio. He calls me off air when I'm doing my radio show. He's like, you're wrong. Or he texts me during the show.
You're usually wrong.
No, I'm always right.
You're usually wrong, but somebody has to be here for you.
How come you say to me all the time, you take a lot of crap from people for being my friend? Why is that?
Because, you know, it's Fox News, it's you. You're a zealot in terms of
I'm a zealot?
You are. You can
You're
be
an anti-Tebow zealot.
Well, I'm not. He's my friend.
I won't believe that till I hear it from him.
He's my friend. Ask him. He's my friend. But at the same time, you know, I hate to say this on national television, even though I think you're wrong about 75% of the time. You are right sometimes, A. And B, you're actually a very nice guy. You're not a bad guy.
You're softening me up.
You're just wrong sometimes. And I understand that. That's why I try to be here for you, help you out to the best of my ability.
You wrote me and you said your buddy Trump has no chance to win. I still have the text.
Well, that was after the tapes came out. Now, come on now. I never said that beforehand because I said, listen, I said that, but after
you told me you better jump ship now.
Well, what I was saying to you is, excuse me, in America, particularly when it comes to presidential elections, we see the kind of rhetoric, we see the kind of behavior, and then we say
I don't jump ship with my friends, and you know what? I know that. You know that. When they unfairly attacked you.
There you go with that.
What?
Big boy
They
rules.
unfairly attacked you?
Listen, we get unfairly attacked all the time. When you're doing stuff,
who had your back?
Noise and you're making, yes, Sean Hannity, you had my back. But at the same time, as much as I appreciate it,
you don't apparently.
The fact of the matter is that, listen, I wasn't unemployed. As long as I'm employed, I'm going to be all right.
So the controversy is okay?
I'm going to be okay. It doesn't bother me.
You know, I tell you what I loved about yesterday's game.
Yeah.
And what I love about champions, what makes, first of all, this is artistry. Look at even Matt Ryan's pass to Julio Jones, right?
Jones.
I mean,
well, that was the mastery of Julio Jones.
Wow. That was amazing, right?
He was spectacular.
But the pass and the catch were spectacular. All right. Then you look at Brady and this run through the fourth quarter into overtime. You know what I love? There's an artistry here. Every pass, you're threading the needle in football. And you love to see the guys that work so hard do so well.
Let me highlight why I picked Brady. I said at the end of the day, if you're going to beat them, you got to blow them out if you land it. They're starting 4 rookies on defense and 4 second-year players. So you've got 8 dudes on the defensive side of the ball that are 24, 25 years of age, 23.
Worn out by the end of that game.
But I'm saying the point is that your experience in a game of this magnitude, it's the biggest stage in sports in this nation. And so you got to go up against, if it's tight.
That's what makes it even better.
But you got to come down the line and you got to go against a dude that's 39 years of age, a 4-time champion who's been to 6 Super Bowls at the times. He's not worried about it. You have to be worried. But and those guys got a little bit nervous, and you could see it.
How'd you like the Edelman catch? How cool was that?
It was nice. It was very David Tyree-ish for the New York Giants years ago,
come on.
when they beat New England.
Yes, they did.
In this particular
Only
instance,
one team has beaten New England in the Super Bowl twice.
Wait a minute. Where are you from, man?
New York.
So why are you just raving about Boston? What are you doing? Oh, you're kissing
I like Tom Brady. You know what? And Tom Brady, all you media people on the sports side, the sports media are the worst. They want to brutalize every player. You have a bad day.
Excuse me. after the election that we experienced, you got the audacity to talk about sports media instead of politics. Is that what you just did?
We won. Yes, I did. We won.
You who you're not talking about the sports media, you're talking to political folks, and you sat up there and said the media is dead. They died a long time ago.
That's right.
And now you're talking about sports folks.
Sports guys
really?
are brutal. If you lose, they beat the crap out of you.
Because you lost. Because you lost.
But I won.
But listen.
Trump won.
Wait a minute.
Hillary lost.
But you were saying
Who'd
this.
you vote for?
You were saying this. I did not vote for Trump. No, I did not. But I will say this. Even though I did not vote for Trump, Trump that I did, not only is he our president, he's our president. Respect the man, hold him accountable. No question about that.
Great.
But also, let's be clear. The Trump that I saw before the election was nothing like the Trump that I saw during the campaign.
But he was the one I personally told you existed.
You did. You did. I'll give you credit for that. Listen, you deserve credit for that. And by the way, I know it's important to you to get credit because Lord knows you're usually wrong. So it's a good moment for you.
I was right about Obama.
It's a good moment
I was right about Tebow, and I'm right about Brady, and I'm right about Trump.
By the way,
but I still love you.
While we're here on the air, you had the audacity to sit up there and challenge me to a debate on First Take one day. I want you to know I would advise that against you. To be against me for 2 hours, you don't want any parts of that show.
Oh, I am so
You don't want to
in.
do that to yourself.
I am so in.
You don't want to do that to yourself.
I'll even take you in an MMA match if you want.
No, I'll lose to you there. I know you've been studying.